We welcome you to Indianapolis, Indiana for today's game. We're underway here. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. First down at the 22. Toss play to Jennings. Tackle made by Browner that time. As we take a look at the offense for the first time today. Coming off a big performance, putting up plenty of points last week, looking to replicate that performance today. The Colts come to the line. Of course, plenty of pink on the field today and in the stands, as all of October will be seeing this for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. Now a look at the Saints lineup on defense. They've given up a lot of passing yards this season, so they'll need to try and keep the offense in check today. The Colts come to the line. First down marker is at the 32. 3rd and 8. The pass ball's incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series. McAfee will be called on now to punt the football. Spiller's going to look for space now. He is tackled at the 40-yard line and a run back of about 6. Ingram, solo back set. The Saints will take the snap from the 40. Has his target.
Brees able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
Breaking huddle coming to the line at the 42.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line now shifting to the right.
Has the grab. Picks up 8 here.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target. Good yardage, just short of the first down.
2nd and 1. Mark Ingram carries the football. 19.
Ingram's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
And Ingram's lined up as the single back. On the money. Picked up a couple that time. Here's a look at the Saints offense. Last week, they never turned the football over once. The Colts defense now is going to go nickel. 2nd down and 8. Cooks got it on a pass that had some heat.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
stepping up to the 3-yard line. No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Power surge. Touchdown. That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
And the tackle's made right around the 25. Line. The Colts offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
First down at the 25. And Jennings taken down at the 25. Second down coming up. Luck's lining up in the pistol. They go screen with Jennings. Jennings taken down at the 33.
The Colts understand just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here in on third down. This is something they can handle.
The Colts now facing third down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Got the completion. That's his first reception today.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
First down coming up. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Jennings handed the football. Going to lose yards here.
The Saints defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
The football rests at the 44. Second and 12. And Bird came very close to a pick. This defense is ready to pounce here early in this game as a third and long play is coming up.
They sure are. There's no doubt about that. They got themselves in a good situation here. If I'm the quarterback now, third and long, I would be very cautious and conservative.
Third down on the way. The Saints defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Should have had it. They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly, and this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time, and the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
Spiller's got a chance this time. That's Cole making the stop. It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
The Colts defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
1st and 10.
And intercepted. Touchdown, Indianapolis Colts.
Boy, the defense has been playing great all day long. They were down 7 points. They couldn't even wait for the offense. So what do? They go out there. They get it done themselves. They get the turnover and take it back for a touchdown to tie this game up.
The Saints getting set to return to kickoff.
Cooks is going to test the coverage here. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Saints with the ball back now, benefiting from the turnover after giving the ball up themselves just a few minutes earlier. We're seeing mistakes start to accumulate here, Phil, for both teams.
Yeah, I think, Jim, that's what you call them. You call them mistakes. They are turnovers. They're just giving the football away. There's no excuse for that, and they got to tighten things up here in this game.
Breeze lines up in the pistol. The Saints from the 22.
C.O. Moore has the sack.
You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
Breeze standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Looking long. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Hilton's got it on the return. Gets about 9 on the play. The Colts on offense, you'll remember the last time they were on the field, they faced that decision in opponent's territory and opted to go for it instead of kicking the field goal.
Yeah, I would think they're pretty motivated coming back out in the field, especially since they got nothing out of that last drive. I agree with the decision to go for it on 4th down. They just need better execution from the offensive players.
1st down at the 42. And Jennings tackled right at the 42. Back here, ready to start the 2nd quarter. And a key now is going to be which offense is able to break through first, Phil.
I don't know if these offenses can break through, Jim. I think it's going to, we might end up seeing scoring on the defensive side before we see it on the offensive side. It's been tough sledding for these offensive players.
The Colts load up the backfield for this next play. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap.
Browner almost got the interception.
I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense to know where those 1st down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the 1st down marker.
The football sits at the 42-yard line. Jennings lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
3rd down and 10. Pass is intercepted.
We're early in the 2nd, and the offense looks to break the tie after the defense gets them the ball back.
Well, it's about time somebody in this game just takes control of the situation. And what better opportunity than right now, after that interception, go out there and make a play and take the lead.
The run it with Mark Ingram. Langford's the one who made the big stop. Second down with the defense ready to pounce. The Saints approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. Unable to bring it in.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Colston's got the catch and the first. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. With 2 hands, he has it. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Bree's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get to completion.
They bring in the extra tight end. The Saints from the 32. Mark Ingram carries the football. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. The Colts with a nickel look here on defense. And there's a drop. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Ingram lines up in the backfield. 3rd down and 8. It's complete over to Brandon Cooks. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. First down here after the completion. Gets it out for the completion. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Well, you get a couple first downs on a drive. It just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it.
Now 1st and 10. And Ingram's going to take the handoff now. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Spiller takes his spot in the backfield. 2nd and short. Will go ground. That's Dockett making the stop.
C.J. Spiller is so fast, you always have to be on high alert. Don't let him get outside. When he does, just like that one, that speed will get you. Nice job getting the first down.
Marching down the field and taking their time. The Saints take it from the 28. Running room has 12 on this play.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
1st down and 10. They'll run it with Mark Ingram for about 4. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Ingram's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down and 6. He'll get it again. He runs with it right up the gut. And Ingram's tackled down after a gain of 5.
The Saints, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line. It's been a beautiful drive so far by this offense, Jim. They started in bad field position. Now they're inside the 20. Let's see if they can get it done from here.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. This long drive continues. Press coverage all the way. The Colts lined up in the nickel. 1st and goal from the 4. It's caught by Cooks. Cooks met after a gain of 3. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Second and goal to go from the 1.
There's a signal from the far side. The hands are up. It is a touchdown.
How about the defense? They got the offense backed up, and they just showed no toughness at all. They let them drive right down the field and get the touchdown.
It's good. The Colts are ready to return the kick.
Across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Colts offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
First down at the 21. They go screen with Jennings. Burns all over the ball carrier.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
He'll take the snap from the gun. That's Stanford to Stanford. Luck to Fleener. Touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Tight ends are a position where you got to be able to do it all. You got to be able to block, run routes, and you got to be able to get in position so you have a chance to catch the touchdown pass. Good job by the tight end. Touchdown.
The Colts getting set to kick it away.
Cooks has got a chance for a return. They stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Saints will look to get set. Been a close game so far. The score's 14-14. First down at the 19.
They give it to him on the counter.
McDonald's in on the tackle.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
When you're trying to score some points at the end of the first half, the best way to do it when the time is against you, get in that hurry-up offense, make the defense sit back, be real careful about what they're doing. Maybe you can get some quick yards and get a chance for some points before halftime rolls around.
Third down and 4.
Watson's got the catch and the first. That's his first reception today.
So far, wonderful execution in this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
First and 10.
And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Ingram lines up in the backfield. The Saints take it from the 33. Catch made. Touchdown!
A big touchdown right there. They're almost sure to take the lead to the locker room with that score.
All touchdowns are big, man. They're all exciting. They all make you feel great, and right now, the offense, they are feeling great about what they did on that last drive.
The Saints getting set for the kickoff.
And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. The Colts ready to get this drive started. The last time they had it, Phil, it was a touchdown, and they got all the way to the end zone mainly through the air.
Yeah, they did it through the air. They got good protection. You know, we love what the quarterback is doing, but how about the wide receivers and everybody catching the football? separating from the defender, and they're getting some easy throw and catches out there.
The Saints defense now is going to go nickel.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Andre Johnson on the deep pass. He reaches up, grabs it. The Colts signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 22-yard line. Luck will take the snap from the gun.
No one was open.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
Andrew Luck in shotgun formation. And off the mark on that short throw.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's 3rd and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Andre Johnson has the catch.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. Cooks is going to test the coverage this time. He's taken down at the 23. That return's good for about 26. The Saints back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So it would not be surprised to see him to go out there and have success again. That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Just a quick drop back.
Kendall Langford with the sack.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job. Makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
The Saints facing 3rd down. A week ago, they were not up to the challenge.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. The pass down the field by Drew Brees. Thomas Morstead will punt this one away.
T.Y. Hilton from the 29. Still not taken down. That's a tackle at the 48.
Hilton's such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, very. That's the answer.
First down at the 48. Off the right side, Jennings. They'll set up now at midfield.
Second and 9.
Has his target. Lewis is all over that offense and brings him down.
Well, careful. You can throw that out the window. Now it's time to be aggressive, take a chance, and put the defense on edge. Can you do that and give your team a chance to still win this game?
It's Luck out of the pistol.
3rd and 10.
Luck finds Hilton.
They have struggled on third down, but not on that occasion.
The Colts look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Jennings taking the handoff.
And Jennings is brought down.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. He's hit as he throws it. The offense needs 2 yards here on third down following the incompletion.
And Jennings got it. Screen.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
They had to get back within range before this game got much later, and they have done just that with this field goal midway through the third quarter.
Yeah, that's the positive, that they got back in the game. It's close, everything here in the third quarter. But you know what? You got to worry about it. You think, hey, we had an opportunity. Did we squander 7 points right there? Will that cost us a game? Well, we're going to find out.
The Saints offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Well, Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Let's just tell it like it is, Jim Nance. His receiver's not a very tough guy, because he gets hit. It should have been a complete pass. When he gets hit, he just throws that football on the ground, and the pass is incomplete.
The Saints come out with a split backfield. Halfway through the third quarter. Catch made.
The Saints, that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and his third down's much easier with this situation.
Third down.
Drew Brees has it under center. Johnson's got it on the handoff.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Third down after the penalty.
The Saints come out in a bunch set.
Throws the pass. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
First down at the 44. Slashes to the left side. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9.
The Colts defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Makes the catch. Anderson's there to make the tackle.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Brees' completion percentage, 60% on the day. It's third down coming up. The Saints get set at the line, needing to get to the 46 for a first.
The quarterback He's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner. First down with their backs to their own end zone. Jennings out there to receive the screen pass. Second down, and they must be careful at this point. Second down and 10. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Well, Jim, now it's time. Even though it's third and long, you can't be over there, playing it safe. That has not worked for you. Time to call a play, take a chance, and get that football down the field.
Backs to the wall on third down. Luck set in the pistol.
The defensive line is now all spreading out.
Third down and 10. Luck throwing it long. It's intercepted. And he's brought to the ground.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Saints stalled on their last drive, forced a punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game. The Saints really got it going now. They got confidence. They got momentum. They got a small lead here in the second half. And that first down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And, of course, this quarterback, he is always ready to go.
And Ingram's met after a gain of 3. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. Playing press coverage to the outside. The Saints offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. And they're all over it for the sack.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
So they get to the quarterback on that last play. Third down coming up.
Ingram, solo back set. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Poston's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player. Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Colts just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
And that's a 2-yard gain.
That was a good idea that time by the offensive coordinator. Trying to go with the run game here in the fourth quarter when you're only down 1 score. Defense was ready and stops it for a short gain.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second.
Jennings in the backfield, single back set.
With the contact, the ball comes out.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The Saints go with the dime formation here on defense.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football. When you're losing and you have the football, you need to make a play on third down. That was just a bad play call, and now it's fourth down. You're going to have to punt.
Spiller's going to take this one from the 24. That return's good for about 14.
The Saints put some points on the board on the previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum.
Langford chases down the quarterback.
Well, if your offensive line's not good enough just to stop the pass rush, then you got to help them out. How do you do that? Well, you keep the tight end in, let him be an extra blocker, and you tell your running backs to help out, too, blocking some of these defensive linemen.
The Saints from the 32. Flag is out.
The ball is jarred loose.
Hey, easy call. Be safe. Put the pressure on the other team to make the plays on the offensive side to beat you. So right here, you call something very conservative.
Breeze in shotgun formation. Here's Colston. And that's a gain of 9.
The Saints did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now, second and short, really puts the defense in a tough position.
After the catch, it's now 2nd down and 1.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. He's got the catch. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, when you talk about throwing these sideline routes or the out route, it is about timing. When that receiver makes that break to go towards the sideline, that football has to be in the air. Nice throw and catch that time.
Drew Brees has it under center. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
2 tight ends on the field here. Makes the catch in the open field. Anderson's there to make the stop.
Brees selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
Midway through the 4th quarter.
Going to be a tackle for a loss. Timeout called by the defensive unit. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Press coverage all the way.
Ingram lines up in the backfield. Breeze with the handoff. That's a gain of 8. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
Good job that time by the O-line. How about that? Nice blocks, and they got a nice little run there inside the red zone.
It'll be 3rd down.
Spiller takes it on the toss. Runs it across for the touchdown. That touchdown, Phil, halfway through the 4th quarter, may have been the one that locked it up.
Jim, it's been a wonderful day by the offense, and on the other side, the defense, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say except that they were just terrible. They never had any answers. They didn't change their strategy. So the coaches, they got to be disappointed in their decisions, and the players, their effort was just awful.
Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Colts offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3-and-out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3-and-out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
First down at the 21. Intercepted. Saints in the end zone. Touchdown.
When a defense intercepts a pass like that and scores a touchdown, boy, does that give them hope. Gives them a lot of confidence. They really get the momentum on their side, and it's going to be hard for the offense to come out here and do anything after that play.
The Colts are ready to return the kick.
He'll take it from the 1. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Colts offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Intercepted.
It's not getting any better for the offense here late in this game as now they get picked off.
The frustration and the bad play just continues. And, you know, it's so bad the coach can't even yell at the players. All you can do is pat them on the head and encourage them to keep trying.
First down at the 50.
And this is dropped.
Jim, when you look at drop passes in the NFL, it's almost always for the same reason. They take their eyes off the football, the receivers, just before it gets there. And when you do that, that little bit of lack of concentration will cause you to drop the pass.
2nd and 10.
Here's the handoff. Moore's there that time for the tackle.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, you can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
The Saints come to the line. First down marker at the 40. Reaches up high for it, and he's got the catch. The Saints will punt the football. 2 minutes remaining in the game. And so now they'll bring out Morstead to punt. That beautifully executed punt now really will help out this defense, forcing the opposition to start the next drive inside the 10. First down now in a dangerous spot here. Got a flag. And intercepted. The defense will take the penalty.
At least this defense is going to have one positive to look back on from this game with the late interception.
That's how it should always be, man. Just go out there and do your best. That's all you can expect to do. Sometimes you do play sports. The other team is better. They were better than you today, but you showed them you're willing to fight the whole 60 minutes.
Keeps his legs moving. And the tackle is made in the end zone. That's a safety.
Oh, this play reminds me of the Super Bowl. Tom Brady getting sacked on his first passing attempt against the New York Giants. When you're in your own end zone, you know you have to get rid of the football quickly. The quarterback didn't, and that's why there's a safety.
The Saints weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt. As they take the field here, do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, it's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. Halfback sent in motion. That's a delay of game. After that penalty, it sets up 2nd down and 10.
The Colts with a nickel look here on defense. Robinson's going to secure the handoff. Gains 5.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
Now looking at 3rd down.
The give out of the eye.
And it's DeQuell Jackson who makes the tackle. Phil, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.